Hey Joseph, you want to watch the new episode of Dr. Finkelshitz?
Heck yeah, dude!
Hey guys, I just got a job at Red Lobster as a sign holder.
Shut up, Cody. We're trying to watch the new episode of Dr. Finkelshitz.
Oh, I guess we're not doing this idea today.
Hello, I am Dr. Friedrich Finkelshitz, and today I will tell you how the aliens built the pyramids. Now, originally, everybody thought that the pyramids were built by the Egyptians, but no, this is a load of caca, and I will tell you why. You see, there are 2.3 million stones inside the Great Pyramid of Giza, and each stone weighs between 2 and 80 tons. Now, that means they had to place 212 stones a day for 30 years with no breaks. Now, how is this possible? How could a human lift a stone that is heavier than an elephant? Now, a scientist would tell you they used cranes. Interesting. Well, let's take a look. This is a crane. Do you really think that this stupid bird could lift 80 tons with these little toothpick legs? I don't think so. And how would you even tell it to do that? Look at his stupid bird eyes. You can't tell him what to do. He's a bird. He's stupid. No, that is impossible. I will tell you how they did it. Aliens! That is how the aliens came down in their UFOs like, and they picked up the stones, and they placed the stones on top of the pyramid just like this. And they built the pyramid at exactly 29.9792458 degrees north, which just so happens to be the exact same number as the speed of light, which is 299,792,458 meters per second, which is the secret to time travel. The aliens were trying to teach us how to travel through time, and if they would just let me inside the tomb of the pyramid to talk to King Tut's mummy, I could figure out time travel. But no, Dr. Finkelshitz, you're not allowed in there anymore. You kiss the mummies too much.
Whoa, I never knew aliens built the pyramids.
I know, dude. I thought slaves did.
No, Joseph, slavery only happened in America.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Guys, aliens did not build the pyramids.
Yes, they did, Cody. Dr. Finkelshitz just explained it.
Well, he's wrong. He's a kook.
Okay, Cody, then how did a human lift up a stone that weighed 2 tons?
They used ramps.
Cody, you're telling me they use skateboard ramps? Tony Hawk wasn't invented until like 40 years ago.
What, invented? Don't you mean born?
Tony Hawk's a real person?
Yes.
What? Really? Oh man, he fooled us all along.
I thought he was a video game character.
What? No, he's a real person.
He can really do a 360 barrel McTwist?
Yeah?
In real life?
Yeah, that's why they made video games about him.
Well, if the Egyptians had Tony Hawk and his ramps, then they probably did build the pyramids.
Well, he wasn't around back then.
Then it had to be aliens.
What? No, it was hundreds of thousands of Egyptians all working together.
Slavery.
Wait, Cody, why are you wearing a lobster costume?
Well, I thought we were gonna do SML movie Cody Gets a Job at Red Lobster today.
No, that's next week.
Oh, well, I'll just take this off then. I look like a crawfish anyway. Okay, I'm back. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, the aliens did not build the pyramids and neither did Tony Hawk.
Cody, then how did the Egyptians build the pyramids? They had no technology, no tools, all they had was sand.
Well, they also had 30 years, Junior.
Okay, Cody, I'll give you 30 years to build a pyramid. Go.
Well, I didn't say I could do it.
Well, no, all they had was sand. You have all the technology in the world, Cody. Go.
Well, they also had hundreds of thousands of Egyptians.
So if I clone you 100,000 times, you could build a pyramid?
Well, I wouldn't know how.
Okay, I'll even give you Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 for the PlayStation 2. There's your ramp.
Oh, shit. That's the one with the zoo level. Oh, and you can play as Django Fett? Okay, deal. I mean, you're not gonna get a pyramid, but I'm gonna have a good time.
Wait, why are we even arguing about this? Why don't we just ask God who built the pyramids?
Oh, yeah, we do know God.
Hey, God, can you come down here?
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, hey, God.
Hey, sorry, I just got out of the shower.
Wait, there's showers in heaven?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's one in my house, and believe it or not, the hot water still runs out. I mean, the pipes run all the way down from hell, and you know how people say when hell freezes over? Well, apparently it does, because my water gets pretty cold. But whenever that happens, I just hold my mouth up to the shower head and turn the water into wine. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Well, me and my friends were arguing because we want to know who built the pyramids. I think it was aliens, but Cody thinks it was the Egyptians and Tony Hawk.
I never said Tony Hawk.
Well, actually, Tony Hawk's not a bad guess. This one time I teleported Tony Hawk back to Egypt time so he could skateboard down the side of the pyramid. It was pretty sick. But no, Egyptians and aliens and Tony Hawk did not build the pyramids.
Then who built the pyramids?
Nobody's recording us, right?
No.
Okay, well, I've never told anybody this, but here's what happened. So I was sitting on my couch and I was bored. I was just playing Tetris on my phone. I actually had the iPhone way before anyone else did, because, you know, I'm God. So I looked over at Earth and said, getting kind of boring over there. So I walked over to the Earth and I changed the settings to creative mode, and then I went down to Egypt because it was mostly just flat and sandy, and I started placing blocks and building pyramids, kind of just screwing around, honestly. And then I went over to Stonehenge too, and I built that, and kind of just stacking stuff, you know? And then I went to the snowy area, right? And then I built a bunch of blocks as high as I could go until I reached the height limit, and I called it Fort God. But then you people called it Mount Everest, which is kind of lame if you ask me. I like my name a lot better. And then I went and killed the Ender Dragon, so that was fun. And then the Mayans hopped on my server, and they started building pyramids and shit in Mexico. And I was like, guys, you're totally taking my idea. So I was so mad, I punched the earth as hard as I could, and I created the Grand Canyon. So I turned it back to survival mode and flooded the earth. But not before I told this one villager named Noah to make a boat, and I told him to put 2 of every animal on it, because I really did not feel like making all those animals again. And I gave him creative mode powers to build the boat, obviously. And then I just went back to my couch.
Whoa. Well, can you turn the Earth back to creative mode so we can build something?
Yeah.
No way, absolutely not. The Mayans ruined that for everyone, so you can thank them.
Thank you, Mayans.
Anyway, I gotta go convince Tom Brady to come back, but it's gonna take a miracle. I'm gonna have to part the seas or some shit. I'll just walk from here.
Dude, I recorded the whole thing.
Joseph, you weren't supposed to record it.
Yeah, God said not to.
Dude, it's a 1 in a billion opportunity, and I'm going to get rich off of it. I'm gonna sell this to the news.
Wait, no, Joseph! Do you really think he's gonna sell it to the news?
Junior, look! The news!
Breaking news, okay? There is shocking video evidence of God admitting to flooding the earth just because he was bored. There are currently riots happening all around the world.
Oh, wow, he actually did it.
Do you think God's gonna be mad?
Look, guys, all this buku cash I just got. I got $20,000 off that God video.
They only gave you $20,000 for the only video evidence that God's real?
I mean, I kind of bargained with them.
Hey!
Oh, God!
Oh no!
God damn.
That's right! Me damn! You weren't supposed to record me!
Look, I was broke, God. I needed some cash. Break bread with a nigga.
Well, what are you gonna do with all that cash when the world is flooded?
That sounded bad.
Do you think he's actually gonna flood the Earth?
Oh no! Junior!
What's happening?
Oh no, Junior!
Wait, guys! What happened?
Junior, God flooded the entire Earth and it's Joseph's fault!
Dude, I just wanted some money, God.
Yeah, well, what good is that money if the whole world is flooded?
Help! Help!
Junior, no one's coming to help! The whole world is flooded!
Help!
Ugh. Kids, thank God you have this floating couch. Do you know what happened? Well, God flooded the entire world because our friend leaked a video of God without his permission.
It's not my fault. It's all God's fault, dude.
Why don't you just apologize?
Yeah, say you're sorry to God!
I'm not apologizing.
Just say sorry, this wave's coming!
I'm sorry, God.
Wait, I think everything's back to normal. I think the world's not flooded anymore.
Wait, kids, can you explain what happened again?
Now that's why you don't mess with the wrath of God. Next time you're getting a meteor. I've started over once and I'll do it again. What do you think happened to the dinosaurs? That's why you don't cheat at Connect 4.
Wait, so you're telling me God flooded the entire Earth because he was mad at your friend? Well, you do know you killed like millions of people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he took my money too, my $20,000. It's in the water.
Yeah, and that's theft, so I think I have to arrest you.
What?
Yeah, I think you're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. We're going to court.
Hold on. I'm the Honorable Judge Pullback, and today we will be hearing the case of God versus Earth. As you can see, our old courtroom got flooded, so I had to set up this crappy one, which is extra annoying because the old one was made of wood, so water damage is gonna be a bitch. I mean, termites out the ass, and the floorboards are gonna be all squishy. Ugh. Oh, and my gavel got wet, so I have to use an actual mallet now. Yeah, so, also, my 1967 Volkswagen Beetle was totaled, and that was all original parts, so I don't know how insurance is gonna cover that shit. Anyway. God, what was your plan? What was God's plan? Are we chalking this up to mysterious ways or what?
Well, Your Honor, a video of me was sold to the news without my permission, and that video was supposed to remain private.
I mean, he never told me specifically not to record.
I specifically asked if anyone was recording, and they said no!
There was nobody recording at the time.
Hold on. It doesn't matter if he recorded the video or not. It doesn't give you the right to flood the earth and kill, what is the body count now? 3 billion people? I didn't know that many people didn't know how to swim for 30 seconds.
Counterpoint, I'm God, so I can do whatever I want.
Yes, I guess that is true. You could just turn me into a toad or a pillar of salt or paprika or something. There's really nothing keeping you here.
How about we just say it was an act of God and we can call it square? Is that good?
Well, you see, the first time you flooded the earth, America wasn't like a thing, so there were no laws against it. But now there are, and mass murder is very illegal. So, I sentence you to 3 billion life sentences.
Alright, I'm tired of playing with you guys. I'm going home.
Bailiff, stop him!
He's God. What do you want me to do? Even if we put him in chains, he could still get away.
Oh well, I guess I must repent then. Sorry, God, for trying to put you in jail. My bad.
Hey, what about my $20,000?
Well, guys, today was weird.
Dude, I lost $20,000.
You were never supposed to have it to begin with.
Wait, I got a question, guys. So when God flooded the earth, it destroyed my house, and then when Joseph said sorry, we all came back and my house is fine, but 3 billion people still drowned. Does that mean your house is destroyed, Cody?
Oh shit, I gotta go check on my parents.
I don't have parents. I'm gonna just chill here.
Wait, Cody, before you leave, so you said that the Egyptians built the pyramids, right? So I got a challenge for you. So look, here's a great Pyramid of Giza Lego set. So I'm going to give you 30 minutes to build this because the real Egyptians only had 30 years to build it and they weighed tons and tons. These are little Lego pieces. So you have 30 minutes to build it. And if you don't build it, we get to stomp on your glasses.
I'd rather go home and play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, but my house was probably destroyed, so I guess I'll do this.
Yeah, go. You're not even opening them, you're just burying your face in them.
Are you guys gonna like help at all?
No, it's only you.
Nerd out. I need some lamps.
Remember, because Will Smith from Men in Black wiped his memory. Didn't you see the movie? He's got the little neuralizer thing and it goes pew and it wipes your memory. You don't remember anything.
Hey boys, Jeffy has a black eye. Do you know what happened?
No.
I have 2 black eyes.
Hey, Chef PB, I got a question.
Oh, Marvin, it was horrible.
How'd you get a black eye, Chef PB?
Oh, the worst thing happened.
Hey, Danny. What, Jeffy, what happened to your eye?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You have a black eye, Jeffy.
Did someone hit you, Jeffy?
I can't remember.
What do you mean you can't remember? I would remember if someone hit me in the eye or not.
Well, I just don't know who did it.
Marvin, we should call the cops. Someone assaulted Jeffy.
You can't spell assault without ass.
Jeffy, did someone hit you or not?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to call the cops. They're going to find out who did it because they'll take like DNA off your eye and check everyone's fist.
Marvin, what if Jeffy's afraid to tell us because the person that hit him is threatening to hurt him more if he does?
Jeffy, is someone threatening you?
I don't know.
If you say I don't know one more time, I'm going to hit you.
Well, now someone's threatening me.
Okay, I'm just going to call the cops.
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
Yes, officer. Someone assaulted my son.
Well, you can't spell assault without ass.
Bingo.
This guy knows what I'm talking about.
Look, we just want to press charges on whoever did it.
Okay, well, who did it?
We don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You can't press charges on somebody if you don't know who they are.
Jeffy can't remember who did it, but can't you like scan his eye for like their fist print?
What, fist print? What are you talking about?
You can scan fingerprints, right?
Yeah.
So like can't you scan like the fist print and like go in the fist print database and find out whose fist it was?
Fist print database? That doesn't exist.
But there's a fingerprint database and fists are just curled up fingers, so like can't you like get like a fist out of the fingerprints?
What? No. Okay, that's not gonna happen.
Then how can we find out who did it?
Well, the only way we're gonna find out is if he tells us, or if the person who punched him punches somebody else and they tell us who it was. Like if it was like a serial puncher.
Well, can't you put out like an alert that like there's someone going around punching people?
I'm not gonna put out an alert for a like fist vigilante.
But he's punching people and he's on the loose right now.
We don't even know what the guy looks like.
So then what are we supposed to do?
Okay, I'll tell you what. You figure out who it is and I'll arrest him, okay? All I know is I didn't do it.
Well, I didn't ask if you did it.
Oh, I know, but you're going to start asking questions about who did it, and I just want to eliminate myself as a suspect, because I did punch a kid in the face today, but it wasn't him.
Well, why'd you punch a kid in the face?
Oh, he had it coming, believe me, I'll tell you. So earlier today I was patrolling in the park, right, and it was a beautiful day. So I was just walking around, minding my own business, and then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this kid runs up, and he shoves me, and he yells, "Tag, you're it!" And I'm like, what the hell? What is this, some kind of game? So I start chasing him around, and I'm putting on the burners, right, because this kid is fast. And he's running around, he's giggling, he yells, "You're never gonna catch me!" And I'm like, oh, when I catch you, I'm gonna beat your ass. So then we're running around all over the park, and then he trips and he falls in a sandbox. And I'm like, oh, I got you now, you little bastard. And then he kicks sand in my face. And I'm like, oh, you're not gonna kick sand at me. So I punch him in the face, and I'm like, tag, you're it. And then he starts crying, and then his mom runs over, and she's like, you just punched my son in the face. And I'm like, yeah, I did. What are you gonna do about it? So I throw her on the ground, and I start arresting her, and then all these people run up with their phones out, and they start taking videos of me, and I'm like, that's not good. So I start throwing haymakers. I start punching everybody there who has a phone, and then I take all their phones so there's no evidence of what I did, and I run away. So yeah, that's why I punched that kid today.
Well, I guess if that's the only kid you punched in the face.
Wait a minute, I did punch another kid today.
What you did? Why?
Don't worry, it wasn't your son, but you gotta hear this. This one's even worse. So I run back to my house with all the phones I stole from the people at the park, right? And I throw them down on the counter, and I'm like, honey, sell these phones on eBay, because we're gonna need the money for all the lawsuits we're about to get. So she asked me where the phones came from, and I said I confiscated them from some criminals. She goes, okay, well, I made you some pizza rolls for dinner. So I start jumping up and down, because I love me some pizza rolls. So I grab a handful of them, and she's like, careful, honey, those are hot. And I'm like, shut up, bitch. So I start shoving those pizza rolls in my mouth, right? And then my mouth is on fire. Those pizza rolls are boiling hot. They're burning the crap out of my mouth. I mean, they burn the roof of my mouth so bad, I got a little piece of skin that's hanging down, and I keep playing with it with my tongue. It sucks. And then my wife has the audacity to say, I told you they were hot. So I throw the plate at her. I'm like, I know what I did wrong. You don't have to tell me. I should have listened. I know, shut up. So then I'm in a bad mood, right? And then I hear the doorbell ring, and I'm like, uh-oh, this must be the angry mob from the park. They want their phones back. But it's not. It's just some Girl Scouts selling Girl Scout cookies. So then I open the door, and they say, do you want some Girl Scout cookies? And I'm like, hell yeah, I want some Girl Scout cookies. Shut up. Why am I even here? Take my money. So I give them a 20, right? And then, you're not going to believe this, the Girl Scout says, okay, your cookies are going to be here in 2 to 3 weeks. What? I'm like, what the hell? What kind of Ponzi scheme is this? Are you even really a Girl Scout? So I punch her in the face and I take my money back. 2 to 3 weeks for cookies? What is this, the new iPhone of Girl Scout cookies? I'm not going to pre-order cookies. That's ridiculous. I could order cookies on Amazon Prime and get them faster. So I go to the store and I buy myself some Chips Ahoy and I'm happy. So I sit down on the couch and I'm like, 2 to 3 weeks for cookies, my ass, I say as I shove a cookie into my mouth in anger. And then I hurt myself because I remember I already burned my mouth on the pizza rolls. So now my mouth hurts and I hate that stupid little piece of skin that's hanging down off the roof of my mouth. Just, God, I hate it. Anyway, that was the second kid I punched.
So you only punched 2 kids?
Yep, just 2 kids. I mean, a whole bunch of adults at the park who had phones, but just 2 kids, and none of them were your son.
So how are we gonna find out who punched Jeffy?
I don't know, just ask around, but be quick, because I might get fired by the end of the day.
Marvin, what are we gonna do?
Okay, so we have to go ask everyone we know if they saw who punched Jeffy or if they punched Jeffy. So let's split up so we can ask more people.
Okay, Marvin.
Who you want to ask? You don't ask anyone. You sit here and you try to remember who punched you, okay?
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Cody. Does it hurt?
Of course it hurts, Junior. It's a black eye.
Dude, stop being a whiny little baby.
Hey, boys, Jeffy has a black eye. Do you know what happened?
No.
I have 2 black eyes.
Well, what about you? You have a black eye. How did you get that?
Oh, you don't even want to know how I got this.
Well, I'll tell you the story. So us 3, we were playing baseball, right? I was the batter, Joseph was the pitcher, and Cody was in the outfield. So Joseph threw a fastball. It was gorgeous.
Thank you.
And I crushed that hoe. I hit that baseball into outer space.
Oh yeah, we were seeing stars. It was flying.
Yeah, so Cody was running after the ball going, I got it. But he wasn't paying attention. He didn't see the cliff that was coming up. So he runs off the cliff and he starts falling. He grabs onto the edge of the cliff and he's like, guys, help me. And I'm like, Cody, I'm on my way. I'm trying to save your life. And Cody's like, I'm slipping, hurry. And I'm like, Cody, I'm almost there. So as soon as I get there, Cody lets go. And I reach out to grab him. And the only thing I can grab onto is his eyeball. So I grab his eyeball and I pull him up and I save his life. But he has a black eye because I grabbed his eye.
No, Junior, that's not what happened.
Yeah, that didn't happen like that at all, dude. You hit the baseball, and then Cody went running towards the baseball, but then there was an airplane trying to make an emergency landing because the president wanted to watch the baseball game. But the landing gear hit Cody in the eye.
That would have killed me, and why would the president want to watch us play baseball?
Well, Joseph, you totally forgot what happened. No, I hit the baseball hit the president's airplane, the plane started going down, the president jumped out and parachuted and gave us a thumbs up, then the baseball flew into the city, Godzilla appeared.
Godzilla, I totally forgot about about Godzilla.
Yeah, so Godzilla starts destroying the city, starts knocking over buildings, and a piece of the building fell off and hit Cody in the eye.
But that didn't happen either.
Dude, you forgot about the meteor that was coming for Earth. There was a meteor coming for Earth, and then NASA had to shoot it down with a missile, and it broke into a million pieces, and one piece flew into Cody's eye.
Oh, yeah!
No, I'll tell you what happened, okay? We were playing dodgeball, and you guys didn't have a dodgeball, so you decided to start throwing baseballs at my face. That's why I have a black eye.
Oh, that we were doing that.
Good time.
Okay, but do you know how Jeffy got his black eye?
No.
Ugh!
Hey, Chef Pee-Pee, I got a question.
Oh, Marvin, it was horrible.
How'd you get a black eye, Chef Pee-Pee?
Oh, the worst thing happened. I was trying to make a triple chocolate cake, the hugest cake. And out of nowhere, a fly came flying in my kitchen. And I couldn't let it touch the chocolate cake. It's too beautiful. So I picked up a rolling pin and tried to swat it like crazy. Swat it. Get out of here, fly. Go. And then the fly took the rolling pin from me and started beating me up in my face like crazy. And then it called his fly homeboys and they pulled up in the box Chevy and said, wrong neighborhood, nigga. And started beating me up like crazy. Even worse.
Oh, no. What happened to the cake?
They took the cake, Marvin.
I'm so sorry. Well, Jeffy has a black eye, so I was wondering if you know how Jeffy has a black eye.
It must have been those flies. They're ruthless, dude. I'm telling you, Marvin.
There's someone at the door. Hold on, Chef Pee-Pee.
I hope it's not the flies.
Hello?
Hey, Marvin, I'm here for your house payment.
Wait, I don't have my house payment, but how'd you get that black eye?
Well, let me come inside and I'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
So the craziest thing happened, Marvin. I was on my $300 million private jet, and you know it cost $300 million because I fly a banner off the back of it letting you know how much I paid for it. Well, on the jet, I have a map of the world, and I throw a dart at it, and wherever the dart lands, that's where the jet takes me next. So I was throwing a dart, and Chives walked right in front of it, and it hit him in the eye. I'm like, damn it, Chives, you got in my way. And then all of a sudden, a baseball crashes through the window of the airplane, and Chives gets sucked out. So I stick my head out the window and I said, Chives, get your old ass back in here or you're getting a spanking. Well, obviously he doesn't listen, so I grab my parachute and I parachute after him. And I land in some random park and I see Chives hanging out of a bush. So I walk up to him and I start giving him a spanking. I said, don't you ever run away from me again, old man. And then I pull out my phone to see where we're at, and a police officer comes up and punches me in the eye. And then he steals my phone. So now I'm surrounded by all these poor people, and this is the most embarrassing thing.
Record this stupid gay song for only $104,000?
Junior, that's still pretty